The consent field, if you're a Gecko Protect user, is a fantastic way of being able to capture and update consent values on your form and also display any privacy policies that you have set up on your account. Now, this is accessible by going to the form you want to add your field to, going to Form Fields, and scrolling right to the very bottom where you'll see the consent field. Now, just to show you what this looks like by default, let's open up that form and have a look. We can see that we have our different consent values, the name of the consent, and any description that we've set for them. And if a user selects these options, for example, they're going to opt in and they're going to be opting out a phone call in this example. On the right hand side, you'll see a big block of fake text. This is our account set privacy policy, and this is viewable in Gecko and updated. You can update it by going to Settings, Data Security Preferences, and we can see that's the field that this is pulling in on. Now, when we go to edit the consent field, we can do a few things. For example, we could disable that privacy statement if we don't want it to show, or we could tell Gecko that, instead we'd prefer this to show as a modal, which opens in a different pop-up. So with that enabled, we can see we have the option for privacy policy, and that will appear as a box on the form itself. When we go to edit the privacy policy, we can also choose which options pull in. So we don't necessarily need to display all of them. Let's imagine this was a marketing form. We could say the only option we want to display, for example, is the marketing comms, because that's the only one that's relevant to this particular form. In addition to updating the consents, you can choose to display a shortened version of your policy if you prefer. So if you don't want the whole sweeping thing, instead you'd like people to just read a small little bit of text, you can add that. And if we reload our form, we can see our one option, but we can also see that short privacy policy that will appear just there.